All right, so now that I've hopefully in the last two lectures reinforced that to be a true entrepreneur, you need to be thinking about all of those different aspects of the business. So now's your time to really shine and really put that into action. So what I want you to do is think about, and I'm going to kind of tell you here, the steps you need to take in general. So first of all, you have your awesome product. We're just going to assume you're building an app for the purposes of this course to make things easy, but whatever it might be. It might be create a new consulting service or some cool website that does something, or maybe you're building a physical product. The product or service itself doesn't matter. What matters is just that you have it, you're kind of the solo person, and now you're on to bigger and better things, and you really want to start this business, if you will, and turn it into a business. So what do you need to do? Well, we kind of touched on a few things. So first of all, I'd encourage you to think about steps A, B, C, D, and E. You don't need to think all the way to step Z. You don't need to plan yourself out to the very end. You won't be able to do it. As an entrepreneur, you're going to get so many twists and turns along the way that your original plan won't even apply by the time you get to step F. So what I want you to do is think about a few things. First of all, think about your funding, because cash flow is always an issue for startups and entrepreneurs. Do you have any money currently? Where's it going to come from? A lot of entrepreneurs invest their own money, whether it's their savings or their retirement account. They have friends and family who maybe lend them money or invest in the company for part ownership. Or maybe you have investor friends, if you will, or network that you can go out to. If you do, or whether you don't, you're probably going to have to think about things like putting together a business plan. Now, a lot of people think about the business plan as just being, a document that you need as a means to an end to get funding. And that's not the case at all. The business plan is really a roadmap for you to follow and a plan. I mean, it literally says it in the title. It's a business plan. It's the plan for you to follow as you're building your company. And you'll have to answer a lot of hard questions as you put together your business plan. So this course is kind of sort of a first step, if you will. I like to think of it as I'm giving you all the tidbits and a taste of the things you need to do, but you're still going to have to actually go and do them. So I want you to get out there. I want you to think about your funding. And I want you to think about writing that business plan. And I encourage you to write your own business plan. I see a lot of people outsource that job. And what good is that? If somebody else just writes it for you and you never actually take it to heart, then it doesn't mean much. So I want you to write your own business plan, and certainly there's lots of places to learn how to do a proper business plan. Then after that as well, I mentioned the funding. And then lastly, think about your staffing. Like, what sort of key personnel are you eventually going to have to bring in to really make this company grow? So at the end of the day, have that vision of where you want the company to be. We don't need all the steps to get there yet, just where do you want it to be? And then you can start working up the ladder to getting there.